So, what do I think about the advice being given within the mainstream media? Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. So, yeah, this is a question that was brought to my attention. A long-time subscriber was like, hey, what do you think about a lot of the dating advice, even financial advice that's being given within the mainstream media and in these major outlets, even online, um, talk shows. You got magazines. You got even newspapers. Um, not major newspapers, but they're small papers across the country in these small towns where they give out. They'll have articles of stuff that people giving advice. Even magazines. I'm not gonna call any magazine name, but they're giving all kind of dating advice, social advice, financial advice. So, I think, look at it like this. If the advice was that good, society as we know it today would be better off. If the advice was that good, relationships between men and women would be much, much better. If the advice was that good, you wouldn't be listening to me right now. It doesn't work for most people. Let's think about this for a second. You have people that there's hundreds and hundreds of weight loss diets. You have people that are telling you, hey, if you try this diet plan, you lose weight. There's hundreds and hundreds and maybe thousands of weight loss programs out here. And almost none of them work. This is what I've been hearing. I've never been overweight. But this is what I've been hearing from people. Some people say, I've tried 7, 8, 9, 10 programs. Try to lose weight. This is the only one that worked. If any. So the same thing happens with advice. Whether it's dating advice, financial advice, the same thing happens. We have a lot of people who are just running their mouth. They haven't helped anybody get any results in most cases. And as a matter of fact, you have some people that are giving advice that are listening to these people, and they assume that just because they're listening to them, they're talking to me. They're talking to you. These people are talking to a certain demographic of people, certain sector of people within society, because they want things to go a certain type of way. They want the narrative to go a certain type of way. And that way doesn't include you most of the time. So just because you turn to Fox News or any of these channels, any of these networks, and you see a show you like with some talking head, somebody that's more of an entertainer than anything else, just because he or she is saying something that you like, or maybe you like that person, that doesn't mean that the advice is for you. So you have to find out what works for you. Everything doesn't work for everybody. There's no end-all, be-all advice for everybody. I wish it was, but it ain't. Real life doesn't work like that. Excuse me. Real life doesn't work like that. Real life works. You have to be practical, thinking person. Forward thinking, action taking person. That's how real life works. And you have to test things out to see if it works most of the time. Just because your parents told you to do something, that don't mean it's supposed to work automatically. Just because your parents done something, that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Just because your friends do something, that don't mean it's going to work for you. I think it's very dangerous to assume that just because somebody tell you to do something, that is supposed to work. Just because you saw your buddy do something, that is supposed to work for you. Real life doesn't work like that all the time. You're going to have to make adjustments most of the time. You know, if you want your social life to change, you have to upgrade your social skills. See, almost everything is a skill set. The reason why you're not living the life you want, you're not in the position you want, is because you lack the skills. That's why they say you gotta have the skills to pay the bills. You lack the skills. That's why you don't get the girls you want. That's why you don't get the guys you want, because you lack the skills. That's why you don't make the money you want, because you lack the skills. That's why you continue to struggle, because you lack the skills. You're going to have to do what some people don't like to do. It starts with a W and ends with a K. Work. You got to work at it. A lot of people don't want to work at it. A lot of people don't want to make no sacrifices. But you got to pay the cost to be the boss. That's how it goes. If you want to be mediocre and average and follow these other guys, knock yourself out. But just don't complain. See, everybody can't do what everybody else can do. You know, I'm not trying to follow anybody else anyway. What I do is what I do. What they doing over there, I have no clue. But I do what works. Because that just makes sense to me. I don't do what I feel. That's what women do. And a lot of these guys are starting to do the same thing too. Doing what you feel and doing what works is two completely different things. Sometimes I don't feel like getting up in the morning, but I do it. Sometimes I don't feel like working out, but I do it. There's a difference between doing what you feel and doing what works. I work out because it works for me. Makes me stronger, makes me feel better. See, guys are starting to act like women today, more than ever. Sad to say. So, if you're looking for advice within the mainstream media, you're not going to find it. It's not going to happen. You're wasting your time. Nothing on that television is going to help you. As a matter of fact, everything you learn between the ages of 17 to 21, most of that shit don't work. Anything you learn within from any big institution, most of that shit don't work. It don't work. As a matter of fact, most of the stuff you might have been told by somebody, most of that shit don't work either. It doesn't, you know. Most people are too optimistic and naive. There's no easy 1, 2, 3 step. But real life don't work that way. You're gonna have to make adjustments. You're gonna have to make time. Some people, well, I don't got time. Or we have time for things we really care about. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, we all. Everybody gets tired. Get some sleep. That's what sleep for. No more excuses. How long are you going to be mediocre and average and complain? Nobody cares if you complain. Nobody cares. Only person that cares is you. And the people that you complaining to, they secretly say, hey, better you than me. So you're just wasting your time talking to them, telling them about your problems. You know. Hey, if you need any help with this, just go get my books on Amazon. All of them. Love Can't Wait, Boss Life Secrets, and A Chicken's Guide to Have Women Beg for You, Sex, Lust, and Lies. They all on Amazon. Or just click the link below. And if you really want to take things to the next level, go to SharpGameAtl. That's SharpGameAtl. If you really want to take things to the next level, just go get all my shit. You never have to worry about being confused ever again. And I've gotten hundreds and hundreds and thousands of comments, emails over the past 5 years. People from all over the world told me how much of a impact the advice that I've given. See, I actually have results. I have proof that I've helped people. Now, how many people on television, or maybe some of the people that you follow, other than me, if you do follow me, how many of those other people, can say that they've helped or impacted millions of people? Ask them that. See what they say. Ask them who did they help last week? See what they say. And I'm not even boasting or bragging. These are just facts. It is what it is. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm just not some new kid on the block. You know. So hey, go get all my books. Love Can't Wait, False Life Secrets, A Chicken's Guide to Having Women Beg for You, Sex, Lust, and Lies, and go to SharpGame.net. Or just click the link below. You know, anything I can do to help you, get at me. Tell me what you think about what I talked about in this video below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.